Yeah, my name is Frank Niekamp, and I'm from Columbus, Ohio. I've been a SalesStar practice partner now for nearly 3 years. Yeah, so prior to coming on board with SalesStar, I was operating my own sales training and coaching business and really struggling to find a way to scale my practice beyond what I was doing, because I was involved in all of the sales, I was involved in all of the delivery, and I was also running all the administrative behind the scenes roles for the company. So yeah, it was a little bit lonely. And even though I came from a large corporate environment, I really wanted to have the autonomy of running my own company. There was a piece that was missing there, and that was being a part of a bigger team with a bigger purpose than just working individually like I was. SalesStar has been incredibly impactful in helping me scale the business. In fact, before working with SalesStar, the 2 years that I had been running my own business, I had gotten to a maximum of 4 or 5 clients. And literally within the first 6 months of me becoming a practice partner, we tripled our number of clients that we were working with and nearly quadrupled our revenue. Well, there's obviously big benefits of being part of an organization that's bigger than just yourself. The ability to work with like-minded people who are inspiring me and challenging me to go out and do bigger things than what I would have ever imagined or thought of on my own has been a big part of that. But the other thing that SalesStar, I think, has done for me as a practice leader has given me an option as to what not only do I want my day-to-day life to look like today, but what do I want to have that look like 10 years from now when I'm potentially ready to exit the industry and retire with my wife. Yeah, I think the biggest value that I take out of this, and you can look at it from a financial perspective and it totally makes sense without question, but I think being part of a bigger team that has a purpose, that has values, that to me is the biggest return on investment that I've gotten by being a part of the SalesStar family. Leveraging a proven framework has been huge. As I was starting in this business and coming up with my own programming, my own content, there's a lot of great material out there, but nothing has been as thoughtfully organized as what SalesStar has assembled over the last 18 years. And the 9-step high-performance pathway, I'll be honest, I was a little bit skeptical about the effectiveness of such a program and taking such a structured approach, which isn't necessarily one of my strengths, and applying that to my coaching engagement. But what I found is that my clients that have followed the 9-step high-performance pathway and that we've worked with for 12 months or greater have consistently grown their top-line revenue by 50% or more. And the company average, I think, has been 37%. And we've consistently exceeded that with every one of our clients in the United States. One of the neat things about being a practice partner for SalesStar, I get to choose the roles and the responsibilities that I dive into, and I get a much more balanced approach to it than I ever have. The thing that we've been able to achieve in our first year as a practice partner is a higher level of profitability than what I was achieving when I was on my own. And a lot of that has to do with the fact that we're creating repeat customers. And when you start creating a repeat customer or a recurring revenue stream for your business, is the key component that I've discovered is the success that everyone can enjoy in terms of successfully scaling the practice. Yeah, the payback period on the initial investment for me was instantaneous because the equity in the business, as we know, as we come together and rapidly expand globally, the valuation of my practice is 10 times more than it was before I got started with the SalesStar organization. And one could almost challenge that my business was worth nothing being a solopreneur. Because if I wasn't working in the business and I left, nobody was going to buy that. But today, we built real equity in our business by having loyal customers that have been with us for, in some cases, as many as 3 or 4 years already, that I've retained from my initial engagements that have continued to work with SalesStar because of the results that we've been able to provide for them.